Today, we're going to take a word you use all the time, a word you probably never even think about, and we're going to break it down. What if I told you that this one super common word actually holds a key to understanding how language itself really works? So let's just dive right in. This is the big question for today. How can one single, simple word teach us something huge about the fundamentals of language? As you're about to see, the answer is, well, it's pretty wild. And the word we're putting under the microscope? It's dirty. I mean, it feels so basic, right? Almost primal. You know it when you see it. But to really get it, we're going to have to look at it like we've never seen it before. Okay, so to get why this word is so powerful, we got to look under the hood first. What are the actual building blocks, the nuts and bolts that make this thing tick? So at its absolute core, dirty is an adjective. It's a word that describes something. It just means not clean. It has dirt on it. This is our ground zero, the most literal physical starting point. And check out how it's built. It's so simple, it's kind of beautiful. You take the noun, dirt, the actual stuff, then you just stick the suffix y on the end, which is a little trick English uses to turn a thing into a description of that thing. And boom, you get dirty. It's just a really elegant little piece of language engineering. And even the way we all say it is basically the same. There's just this tiny little difference in pronunciation between the UK and the US. It's a super small variation on a concept that everybody, everywhere, just gets. But okay, this is where it starts to get really interesting. Because how a word is built is just the beginning, right? The real power is in how we use it. And believe me, dirty isn't just about mud on your shoes. All right, so here's use number one. This is the most literal physical meaning you can get. You can picture it perfectly, right? A kid's hands just covered in actual grime and soil. This is dirty in its most tangible form. Simple. But then you have this. It's the exact same word, but the meaning is completely different. Here, dirty has nothing to do with physical stuff. It's about something that's like morally or socially unclean. An idea that feels offensive, not a substance you can wash off. So, right away, we see this one little word is doing double duty. It's working on a literal level and a metaphorical level. And that versatility, that's our first big clue to its secret power. And it's that power that brings us to the most fascinating part of this whole story. Because it turns out, dirty isn't just another word in the dictionary. It has a special status. It's part of a very exclusive club, a kind of linguistic VIP list that completely changed how we think about English. And here it is. Get this. Dirty is on the basic English 850 list. Now that might sound like just a piece of trivia, but it's not. This single fact elevates the word from just being common to being truly essential. It means it's a foundational piece of the entire communication puzzle. So what exactly is this 850 club? The crucial thing to understand is that this isn't a list of the 850 most used words. It's something way, way more deliberate. It's a carefully chosen toolkit designed for global communication. Yeah, basic English was this really radical idea. The goal was to create a simplified version of the language using just 850 core words that could, believe it or not, express almost any complex idea. It was meant to be a universal language for clear, simple, international communication. And our little word dirty made the cut. So let's connect all the dots here. What does it actually mean for a word like dirty to be on that list? Why was it considered so important that it had to be one of those 850 essential building blocks for the whole language? Well, to make this list, a word had to be an absolute powerhouse. It had to be foundational. It had to express a core human concept, like uncleanliness. It had to be versatile, and we already saw how it works both literally and figuratively. And that makes it incredibly efficient. You get two huge concepts for the price of one simple word. It's a bargain. And that, right there, is the real takeaway. A word that seems so simple, so basic on the surface, is actually a communications powerhouse. It was handpicked for its incredible ability to get a big, universal idea across with amazing efficiency and clarity. So I'll leave you with this thought. The whole idea behind basic English is about the incredible power of simplicity. If a word as basic as dirty can do that much heavy lifting, what are the complex ideas in your own life that you could explain more powerfully just by getting back to basics?